Hello, I am Solaj Alfred. Welcome to the Hts Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The Epoll is brought to you by Flow for the moments that move us.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
The Roman Catholic Church came under attack once again, this time at Sunday's service in the parish of Piero Viewfort. One man set a statue of the crucified Christ outside the church on fire and then, armed with additional incendiary devices, went inside the church. But quick thinking and action by some of the parishioners thwarted further damage or harm along the lines of the infamous 2000 New Year's Eve attack at the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. So we ask, do you think religious intolerance is widespread in our society? We tallied the numbers on our voting platforms, and here is how you voted. 44% said yes, 58% said no, 4% did not know, and 4% had no comment. We also took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
I think that the divisive nature in the world, among people in the world, has really hurt us. It hurt us especially in St. Lucia. So religious division, political division.
Well, I do not know to what extent there is religious intolerance, but what I've observed is there are certain people who just want to have their way and they do whatever they want. But they are in the minority, and as you can see, history and record would have proven that it's just a few persons that just cannot tolerate righteousness and religion. But whoever goes against the rules of the land, I believe they have to pay for it.
Well, as to I have my own belief. I believe every man to their fault. Every man has their own mentality. Maybe someone is too deep into their religion to hate and be anti-religious as to others. But yeah, that's my interpretation. I would say no. Maybe one individual thinks one way, another would believe in 100% love. The other one maybe 50 a percentage that exists in only them. That's.
So you don't think there is hatred?
I don't believe.
Okay.
No, sir. No, I don't think so. Because some people are thinking, they have different churches, different people think, King Selassie is God. One say King Selassie is God. One gonna say King Selassie is not God. So, man, there are a lot of different thinking. A lot of people thinking wrong. Some people don't know, but we need a good teachings, like somebody will come and explain to some other people in St. Lucia, explain to them so they can find out who is God, what is God, or who is King Selassie, and that's it.
I wouldn't say so. The different denominations, of course, we have our differences, but in terms of hatred, I wouldn't use that strong term. But you would find individuals, one or two individuals who may have, the dislike when it comes to denominations or religion. So I think basically that's it. But to use the word hatred, I think this would be a little too strong.
I don't think necessarily is religious hatred per se. I think it's a lot of misunderstanding because based on the faith, the doctrines and the beliefs are different. I think there is a great opportunity, especially with the crisis of the COVID pandemic, for us to teach one another about our religious doctrines, only if they're receptive to it. Other than that, you can't enforce it on anybody. But as far as religious hatred, I don't think St. Lucia really has that. I'm not saying it's totally free from it, but a slim percentage. I think there's a lot of religious misunderstandings.
There is hatred. The reason why that happened to that young man is that he's not a member of the society, but he was high on drugs. And right now they want to legalize marijuana. when you legalize marijuana, what you tell me you are doing? Deceiving the nation? So these things must happen. I can remember very well that happened in Soufrière at the Catholic Church in Soufrière the same year, 2000. That church today is locked up. If not a funeral, a mass, it does not open.
Oh yes, I personally believe that there is a lot of religious intolerance in St. Lucia, especially when you have all the different churches with a different concept and they don't see eye to eye. All the churches are against each other. So the tolerance is very, very far-fetched among religion, in St. Lucia especially. Far-fetched. We need more religious tolerance where all the churches can come under one umbrella, or just forget about it, because intolerance is too high. Catholic cannot see Assemblies cannot see Church of God. Church of God, I mean, it's too high, my brother. It's going to happen. And the guy from the border, I disagree with him doing that. But at the same time, all these things can trigger people to get frustrated and do things of that nature. I'm not saying he's right to do it, but at the same time, all these intolerances can cause him to react in that kind of manner.
Nah, I think it's really just hatred. I just think everybody just supports their own religion and defend their own religion, because there is only one God, one Almighty. But the difference is like people have different concepts of the levity of how they live and how they see God. But it's not really a religious hatred.
In a way, I wouldn't call it religious hatred, but I believe, yeah, because you see what's going on. A lot of religions believe like they're the calling few, and what they're not checking is that there's only one God. Now, in the end, God, like the Bible tell you, when the time comes, God will show you which seat that is His people. Now, that is what that bring in the problem. A lot of the religions believe like they is the calling few.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The Member of Parliament for Castries South East, Guy Joseph, has accused the media and the public in general of unfairly targeting him. Joseph, who is known to be combative and polarizing, has said that he is able to give as good as he gets. Joseph, in his recent contribution to the House of Assembly, challenged anyone to prove wrongdoing on his part. So, we ask, do you believe Guy Joseph is being unfairly targeted by the media? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org or Facebook at HTS St. Lucia Official and vote. You can also send your response via text or WhatsApp to 584 for HTS. That's 584-4487. For Flow handset owners, as a reminder of your special voting platform. From your Flow handset, text your Epoll response to 487. Press 1 to vote yes, 2 for no, 3 no comment, and 4 I don't know. Join the discussion from your Flow device and get the opportunity to win weekly prizes. And our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.